Hi guys, my name is Mary. I'm going to be doing the first half of March reading for you all. March 1st through the 15th reading for Cancer. How are you all today? I hope everybody's happy, healthy, safe, and well. This is for your sun, moon, and rising signs. It's not going to resonate with everybody. If it doesn't resonate, you might want to try your other signs. My heart, my thoughts, my prayers go out to everybody that's going through any and all nonsense right now. Just seems like a lot of stuff going on all over the world. Please stay safe, you all. Alright, let's see what we got. Ten of Swords. The Chariot. Knight of Cups. King of Pentacles. Nine of Cups. And the Death card. You're clarifying. The Hangman. Two of Swords. And the Lovers. Deceit and contract. Helpful people and abundance. Give me just a minute, okay? Some of you guys are getting into a really good relationship. I get the Lovers and I get the Knight of Cups and the Nine of Cups too. Makes me feel like that some of you guys are getting into either you're just starting a brand new relationship or you're getting closer and closer. Maybe you're saying I love you. Maybe you're taking the next steps into a relationship. Some of you all may even be moving in together. And then when I get this contract over here too, some of you all may be thinking about marriage, engagements. And then when I have the 9 here, you're tickled. You're happy as you can be. This is a good feeling. You're moving forward. Now, I do have a Ten of Swords and the Death card. Along, of course, with the Hangman, the Two of Swords. I almost feel like that this is the tail end of you all feeling like you're being kicked when you're down. Some of you all may have already went through it to where you're already coming out of this nonsense. And some of you all are going through it right now, probably as we speak. But I feel like here in a second, this is going to be an end to the nonsense in your life. So I just want you all to be aware of that and try not to stress out too much about it, okay? I do have the Ten of Swords and this King of Pentacles on top of each other here. I'm trying to, in my mind, I'm going to give you two different versions. Some of you all are having issues with an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. On the flip side of that, I feel like that this person could be a romantic partner for some of you all. So it's going to be mixed. I'm having mixed feelings with that. When I get this Chariot and this Nine of Cups, I feel like that you're moving forward, maybe even at a fast pace, to make yourself happy, or because something is making you happy, you're moving with it. And I feel like it's with this new romantic partner or the next steps, like I said earlier. Now, I get this Death card along with the Knight of Cups too, but I'm almost feeling like this is an ending to some nonsense that you've been going through right now. So if you guys are feeling like you're being run over by a bus, I feel like that the Death card is a different situation rather than your romantic partner. Let's put it that way, okay? I feel like it might be the death of something going on in your life that you guys are either hanging on to. Let's say it's a job, okay? Let's say your job is making you feel this way. That's not right. Let's say they're making you work too many hours. Let's say that they're not treating you the way that they should. Maybe you're really good at your job, but for some reason people keep kicking you and acting like that you're not doing a good job when you know you are. Now let's say they're jealous of you, because sometimes that's exactly what it is, you all. So whenever you go through this Ten of Swords, it's usually not just in one day you feel like this. This is a period of time when people keep kicking you and sticking you and stabbing you, and you're like, for heaven's sakes, enough is enough. I can't take another sword in my back. So I feel like that this is already coming to an end, but there's going to be something that just kind of puts the icing on the cake. It could be you all saying, I'm giving my notice and I'm going to start looking for another job. Maybe you guys have already found another job and you're going to have the death of that old job situation. Some of you all, and I'm picturing this right now, this is regarding your apartment or the place you live in. Because for some reason, you're not being treated fairly, or they're not taking care of the things they're supposed to be taking care of, or they've just raised the price on you. I don't know where that's coming in, but that's how I'm feeling. So you're going to say, you know what? You can keep this apartment, and I'm going to go find another one that's cheaper. And that works. That's how I'm feeling with this. So it's something that's going on in your life that you just are getting aggravated with, and you're getting, you feel like you're getting spit on, is how I'm picturing it. So here's the thing too. With this deceit, this Ten of Swords, and I just went over the death, I think this deceit goes hand in hand, and that's the reason why you're feeling like, why on earth are people doing this to me? It's almost like people are lying about you or deceiving you in one way or another. Maybe they're even lying to you. So I have this Two of Swords, and this kind of makes me feel like, I'm going to put this up here for a sec. These two cards right here make me feel like that you're going through some sort of should I, shouldn't I? Should I, shouldn't I? Should I move to another apartment? Should I go get a new job? Should I stand up to my boss? You know, whatever it is that you're going through right now, you're kind of torn and you don't know exactly which way is the best way for you to go. Now, in my mind, I feel like you do know the best way to go. But for some reason, you don't want to make that decision. But here in a second, I feel like you're going to make that decision. So with this Hangman, it always makes me feel like, number one, you got to be patient, because timing is everything. And I know people can't stand it when I say that, but I'm sorry, you all. You have to be, the timing has got to be right, okay? Because if that new apartment is not available yet, then you can't rent it. If that new job that you're wanting is not available yet, then you can't get it. So sometimes, and you're just going to have to trust me with this, because this is how I see it. This Hangman means that you've got to be patient for the right timing to come through. So when it does, that apartment does come up, for instance, you can rent it. But the timing is everything. Now, not only is the timing everything, it's the perspective and the way you see things as well. So let's say, when I look at this hangman, I feel like you're not seeing things not necessarily clearly. You know how somebody says, why don't you put yourself in my shoes? And when you put yourself in their shoes, you start understanding why they do the things that they do, why they say the things that they say, why they're in the predicament maybe that they're in. And you understand it a lot better, and you get it. So that's a new perspective that comes into your mind. So I feel like that there's going to be something that happens, possibly with this death card, this deceit and that Ten of Swords, that's going to rattle you a little bit. It might rattle you in the way of seeing things in a different light, of seeing things in a different pair of glasses, for instance. So when I get that, I feel like you guys, your eyes are about to be open. Your perspective is going to be widened, and that therefore your life is going to go in a direction that's really going to be good for you, because you're going to see things in a different way. Now, I do have this contract over here, so I feel like some of you, that contract could be with this new relationship, but some of you, this contract could be with this new job. It could be with a service contract, and I mean that in different ways. I mean that like you could provide service for other people if you're own your own business, for instance. But this contract could also be for your business, for many different things. There is something going to be, I'm wanting to say handed over to you, so that might be the right words for some of you, but it's almost going to be like somebody wants your service, or you are the best person for something specific. I just feel like that this contract is something great that's coming in for most of you guys. And then I get this helpful people. So let me say this right now. I have a feeling that whatever some of you all are doing or are going through, or are being deceived by, you may be getting people that come to your assistance, to your aid, to your maybe even to your back door, and ask you if you need their help, or if you need their advice, if you need their assistance in any way. I almost feel like some of you guys are going to have people that are wanting to help you in a lot of ways, in more ways than one. So this can go in so many different directions right now. It can be people that work with you, it can be your neighborhood, it can be your church, it can be your family members, and you could, some of you are like maybe moving somewhere different to where you need people that way, but some of you all may need somebody to build you a website, for instance, or something like that, and you're just going to have people swarming you in a good way. I don't mean that in a bad way. That's willing to help you if you need it. So that in itself is a beautiful feeling, especially sometimes we all need a little bit of assistance, right? And then of course I have this abundance card. It's absolutely beautiful, you all. It just makes me feel like abundance could be financial, but it also can just be your happiness and your health, your wealth, your security, your ability to just feel safe again, possibly. So with that, I feel like that the things are gonna change over the first part of March, from maybe feeling deceived and feeling like a Ten of Swords thing, through a change of helpful and happiness and well-being, and you're emotionally tickled, honestly. Give me just a minute, okay? I'm going to rearrange for a second. Let me show you something. So when I get this Ten of Swords, this deceit, and this death, I think they all go hand in hand. You're not going to feel like people are tormenting you anymore. And I don't mean that physically. I mean that, you know, especially if you feel like you've been deceived, especially if people are lying to you or lying about you or giving you the wrong information just because. And I feel like that there's going to be a death of that nonsense that's coming in very soon. And you guys are going to feel a lot better about something specific. And for some of you all, it's this new relationship or this relationship that is making your heart flutter. Okay, it's how I'm feeling about it. Because with this Lovers and that King of Pentacles, which could possibly be the lover in your life, Earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, I feel like it's making you emotionally happy. Some of you guys may be getting into a contract, engagement. You may be moving in together. You may be thinking about marriage. But on the flip side of that, this King of Pentacles could also be the one that's treating you this way. Okay, it's going to go half and half here, so I can't be positive which way it's going to go for you, but I see both stories in my head. So this Earth sign may be the person that's kind of aggravating you at this time. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, male or female, deceiving you a little bit. If that's the case, then that's going to be the end of that, okay? Especially if it's like a boss or someone, maybe even a family member that's treating you like this. It's going to be different for everyone, but that's enough, you know? You can only take so much. Now, when I get this this Two of Swords and this Hangman, it's almost like some of you guys are going to be going through a little bit of which way should I go? What option am I supposed to pick here? And you're kind of torn. You have pros and cons on both sides. But in my mind, in your mind, you already know which way you're wanting to go or what you're wanting to do. But the main thing is right here is with this Hangman. There needs to be, the right timing has got to come, okay? And you've got to see things in a different light, in a different way. See different perspective on certain things that you're seeing right now. Because with that, and it could be with this relationship too, you all, I'll just flat out say, maybe some of you all want to move in with someone and then you're like, eek, maybe I should consider this. But I feel like that with this new perspective, that's really going to be the telltale of which way you should go, what you should do, and how you should handle a certain situation. I do believe too that you're moving forward at a fast pace. I think that when the timing is right, that you're going to move forward and you're going to be tickled with the outcome, because I think that there's going to be helpful people in the background if you need them. Whether you need them physically for their muscles to help you move somewhere or do something physical, or if you need them to help you gather information, or, you know, in different ways, help you with paperwork or something like that. I just feel like that it's going to be a great feeling. And once these people either send you messages or try to help you in one way or another. And then I have this Nine of Cups. And this is a beautiful, emotional happiness. You guys are finally in a better place, okay? From this, anyway. And then I have this abundance. It's almost like you're feeling blessed. Is really the best word for this abundance card. So it can go many different directions. It could be financial. I don't really have a whole lot of financial cards, but it could be financial, but it could also just be your happiness and your security, and just feeling blessed and feeling good about where you are now or where you will be in the very near future. This is also a wish card. Let me throw that at you. Your wish is coming true, possibly, you know, especially maybe with this new relationship going on. But if you all are feeling a little bit like this right now, don't panic over it. Just realize that it's about to end very soon, and certain things are just going to work out in your favor. Okay, you just gotta give it time, and you gotta maybe think about things in a different perspective. All right. All right, Cancer, this is a great reading. I hope you guys have enjoyed it. This is your first half of March reading, March 1st through the 15th reading for Cancer. Hope you all liked it, and I hope you guys come back and see me. Take care, you guys. I'll see you soon.